Hi, this last video is about how to succeed in this course. So I've just got a few tips for you. The first one, if you're feeling lost or stuck, falling down a hole with your French, please seek help. Email me, ring me, I'm here to help you. The other thing is we need to use our microphones when we're in Saba, and we're going to be speaking French, so make sure that your microphone actually works. I know that a lot of classes you might just use ticks, crosses, use the text chat, but not in my class. You're going to be speaking French with me. I understand that it might feel a bit funny in the beginning to speak French. There'll be sounds that you'll be having to use and make that you might feel a bit weird, but that's okay. Just have a go, and you need to practice speaking with me. So don't minimize your use of text chat with me, and I want to hear your voice. So make sure that your microphone works. If it's not working, get someone to help you. Let me know and we'll sort it out. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is Google Translate, which is actually a fantastic tool that's on the internet. Basically, you can type in anything in English and it will translate it into perfect, beautiful French for you. Which, I understand it might be tempting to just use that for an assessment. But do you know what? You don't learn anything when you do that, and it's really, really obvious if you've used a translator, because often the translator will use words that you've never learnt before, like grammatical structures and tenses, and just the way that the French comes out is just so perfect, and you're still learning. So I will know if you've used a translator and it's not worth it, and I'll actually make you do it again. So please don't be tempted to use Google Translate for assessments. Few more tips about how to succeed in this course. You do have an answer book. Remember, in each lesson, in each dossier on Moodle, there's an answer section. So check your answers regularly. It's a good way to see how you're tracking. Make sure you do upload your apply tasks, okay? And look at any feedback that you get from me. You need to work on your French materials during your scheduled French lessons. So this means doesn't matter if you're behind in something else, your French time is for doing French, okay? So that's how you'll stay on track, is to make the most of your time. So any work that you didn't do during a lesson, scheduled lesson, do that for homework. You need to be doing work at home as well. So note down new words, revise them regularly, go over them. How do you learn things in other subjects? Maybe you make flashcards, maybe you label everything, or you get someone to test you, do peer testing. There's also something which I'm going to introduce you to called Language Perfect, which is a really fun online interactive way to revise and learn our vocabulary, the new words that you'll be learning in French. But that's probably another video, or I'll show you how to do it in Saba. Keep track of what you've learnt to say by looking at the revision section toward the end of each dossier. So right at the end of each dossier, there's a revision section. So make sure you go over that and revise what you've learnt. If there's something that comes up in that revision section and you have no recollection, go find it, learn it again. Another way, while it's not homework or not obligatory, this will really help you with your pronunciation, your comprehension, everything. If you go and find some French podcasts on the internet, or listen to some live radio, that's all in French. Even if you understand 1% of it, just listening to the language will help you to understand eventually, and will help you with your pronunciation. There's also a lot of French movies on SBS On Demand that you can watch, and their subtitles. But yeah, the more exposure that you can get to French, the better, and it will help you to understand, and it will help you with your speaking and everything. So while it's not something that's compulsory, that's something that you should do. Okay. And that's all from me.